The city is looking at ways to clean up homeless camps around Winnipeg, but it could come with a hefty multi-million-dollar price tag. Organizations who work on the front line say there's a better way to do it. CBC's Brittany Greenslade has more.
They're a common sight along Winnipeg's riverbanks, encampments that are full of garbage and debris and pose significant safety concerns.
Encampments can be dangerous, they can be frankly unsightly, and for people that live in proximity to an encampment, there are concerns.
It's been an ongoing issue in Winnipeg, and the city says it needs to be cleaned up.
I've taken tours with residents, for example, in the waterfront drive area of encampments, and we've been working in the past. We'll continue to work together to get encampments cleaned up.
But it could come at a big cost, according to a new report. It says there are currently around 150 homeless camps spread out across the city. Cleanups last year cost taxpayers nearly $84,000. That was for 162 cleanups at $517 each. The report pegs weekly cleanups at all camps at $4 million a year.
That's overkill. It's way beyond what folks are calling for.
Main Street Project says major weekly cleanups are not needed. Kate Schoberg says those who live in these encampments want to keep them clean, but don't have the access to be able to.
That's what people experiencing homelessness have been saying. I want to keep my home clean and tidy, but if there isn't a service available to remove the waste that I'm not using anymore, then what am I supposed to do?
She says a better solution could be much simpler and cheaper, roughly $250,000 instead of millions.
Providing roll bins to people living in encampments where, on a weekly basis, just like in a household or an apartment, you're gathering your items, you're putting in your roll bin for someone to take away. That is not the same cost as a major cleanup.
But Schoberg says she's happy the issue is being looked at and says it's a step in the right direction. The report goes to the Executive Policy Committee next week. Brittany Greenslade, CBC News, Winnipeg.